In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the advanced segments feature of Google Analytics to enhance your analysis ability and turn your data into insights. What they are and how they work, all and more coming up, so let's dive in. Hi there, and welcome to another video of measureschool.com, where we teach you the data-driven way of digital marketing. My name is Julian, and today we're going to talk about advanced segments, which can be found within Google Analytics up here. In this video, I'm going to give you a short overview on what they are and how to use them. Now, by default, we are looking at all the users that are coming to our website, and Google Analytics gives us very insightful reports already about where the user, for example, came from and what he did on our website. Now, by default, in these reports that we have in Google Analytics, we take into account 100% of all the users that came to our website, so we get an accurate view on, for example, which channel the user came from. And for example, in this report, Google Analytics for us breaks it down, so it takes a subset of the whole session base and represents it in one column. So for example, here, the Google organic count accounts for 12% of the total traffic. And this is in essence already a bucket or a group of sessions who came to our website through the Google organic channel. So in the reports, Google Analytics already segments for us automatically. Now, what if we wanted to look at the Google organic traffic here in another report? So for example, we have a geolocation report here to see where did all our users come from. But this by default again looks at all the total of visitors coming to our website. So we have this in advanced segments feature where we can actually segment down on a particular user group. So we can add a segment here and say we just want to look at our organic traffic, which is the Google organic traffic. So we can add that, and let's get rid of our all users up here. Click on apply, and the data will be crunched, so it will only represent our 12% of data that came through the organic channel. And we can again look at our location chart and see how many people actually came to our website organically from which country. So one use case for these custom segments is actually porting over one or the other segment that you have defined in another report to a completely different report. But you can do more. You can even compare two segments against each other. So we could take, for example, our organic traffic, but compare it also against the paid traffic. Let's apply this. And we see 11% of our traffic was paid, 12% was organic. How does that compare? Well, we see a big discrepancy between the organic traffic coming from Germany and the paid traffic coming from Germany. No session was generated from paid traffic that was from Germany. You can look down here in the Netherlands. We had 29 sessions generated and 3 came through paid traffic. And once we have defined these custom segments up here and go to another report, for example, the all pages report in our site content, these would stay active. So we still have the comparison here in the chart, also divided by the two colors that you see here. And you can already spot some differences here because we didn't have any paid traffic until the 28th of March on this page, and then it suddenly took off. And when we look at our table here, we also have the distinction between organic and paid traffic now. So you can see two metrics counts in one table, which is great because you can again spot differences and see what is performing particularly well for the paid traffic and what is performing well for the organic traffic. So custom segments are really a great way to look at data in comparison, or just look at a subset of traffic that you have on your site. But there's so much more to custom segments. You can add a lot of different other custom segments. Google Analytics has actually some built-in segments prepared for you, so you can look through this, like the referral traffic or the bounce traffic. An interesting one is also looking at mobile traffic versus desktop and tablet traffic. How does that perform? And maybe spot weaknesses in your page, but also compare again the locations. For example, here it seems that we have a lot of people coming through our mobile traffic, and in total we can also see that desktop is still ahead of mobile traffic, but for some countries this has been turned around. So for example, on Pakistan we see a lot more mobile traffic than tablet traffic on this page. So custom segments can really help you to break down your existing traffic on the page and only looking at a subset that is relevant to the analysis that you are doing at the moment. So if you're working as a social media manager, you might want to add a custom segment just for social traffic, and all the reports that you have been working with previously get so much more valuable because you're only looking at the user group that actually came from social and see how they behave maybe differently to other channels that you have on your website. So always be segmenting, very important. There's much more to segmentation, which we'll get into in later videos. This was just a quick overview, and I hope you will be able to use custom segments now to further analyze the data that you see in your Google Analytics account. So this was a quick overview over the usage of the custom segments feature. You can also create your own custom segments, which we'll get into in a later video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more videos every Thursday. My name is Julian. Till next time.